Welcome to Inferior Gaming, where the best video game of your life is the one you haven't played yet. I'm Alan.
I'm Caitlin. And should we address that I'm very sick, or should we just move
Caitlin.
on?
You're sick. I feel bad that you're sick, but I don't feel bad enough to let you not do the podcast.
Right, to give me a day off. Yeah.
Right.
I understand, boss.
I had a mouthful of tea.
I'm so sorry. As I was telling everybody, my goal for 2025 was to get through it without getting like a cold or COVID or the flu or anything. And I did that. And then I got sick January 3rd of 2026.
Oh, man.
So.
It's amazing body control if you think about it. Like,
it wasn't body control. It was just avoiding people.
Yeah.
My sister, who I live with, as I've mentioned before, she was sick all the time because she goes into the office to work and she takes public transit. And if she came home sick, I would be like the opposite of a caregiver. I'd be like, stay the fuck away from me. Lock yourself in your room. I'm going to pretend you don't exist.
Right.
Sometimes I would leave food at her door.
Oh.
And be like, you can come get this when I'm gone.
You're like a prisoner to me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Being sick is the worst.
I mean, I did spend the entirety of yesterday just laying back in my chair playing Trails in the Sky. So it wasn't that bad. At least I'm not like the brain fog where you can just collapse on a couch with a movie that you've seen 20 times.
Only sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like delirious. Yeah.
It was my goal.
Yeah, that is actually the worst.
Yeah. It was my goal to finish Trails before we started this episode so I could say I have finished it. But sadly, not quite. I am on the final dungeon.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're...
we're going to stop recording and then I'm going to finish it today.
Right. So that's all you've been playing then?
The past couple... Yeah. Or I've been not playing because I've been so busy.
Mm-hmm.
On New Year's Eve, we played some Mario Kart World and some Animal Crossing with friends. Everybody brought their Switches over for the countdown.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun. One of those people probably got me sick, so I will have to kill them all.
Right.
But Mario Kart World is a good time.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
I don't think... I asked my daughter, because you told me about, we did like the festival episode or whatever, and you were like, oh yeah, there's like an Animal Crossing midnight thing for New Year's. And then I asked my daughter, I was like, have you ever done that thing? And she gave me this like baleful look. And she's like, you make me go to bed before midnight every year. Like, you never let me stay up. And I was like, that's not true. And then I thought about it. I was like, it is true. Because I never stay up either. I just go to sleep. My wife, Christina, she doesn't, like, New Year's is like whatever to her. She's like, I'm not staying up. I don't care if other people are having fun somewhere in the world. I don't want to watch it. It's boring. She just goes to sleep. So there's no reason to stay up, really. So
I used to be like that. My New Year's plans always used to be going to see a late movie so that it would take me over midnight. And then you'd get out of the movie and just go home. I don't know why, but some friends and I did that a lot some years ago. But then one year we realized that if we all wanted to like get together and exchange gifts, New Year's Eve was kind of the only day we were available over like the holiday time.
Right.
So we just decided to make it Friends Christmas, and we do a big Christmas dinner. And
that's usually what we do. Yeah, we'll have some kind of Christmas with other family.
Yeah.
Usually on New Year's Eve. Yeah.
And then we play board games till midnight. This year we also did the Mario Kart. But I lost 3 games of Catan. It was great. Maybe that's why I'm sick. I can never face those people again. You know, the 16-year-old who'd only played it once before, last year on New Year's Eve, she was doing better than me.
Oh, that's the real worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
no thank you to getting beaten by children. But yeah, so I stayed up and she played that, and I watched a little bit of the celebration. She was very proud of like her outfit that she had for her avatar and stuff, and yeah, she was doing all the stuff. So that was interesting to watch. And I think I've only played, well, I think last time I didn't talk about a big game that I had played, which was the Marvel Cosmic Invasion beat 'em up game that came out in early December, which I haven't beaten that yet, but it is so much fun. It is really, really good for a beat 'em up game. It is like everything that I want. It has all these weirdo Marvel characters, which is so much fun, that are never, it's not like Captain America. I guess Iron Man's in there, but I mean, who cares? I don't ever use him. But it's got like She-Hulk, who's so much fun, and there's a version of Thor, Beta Ray Bill, who is a horse that with the powers of Thor, and you can play him in this game. It's so great. Like Black Panther, Spider-Man. It's just like, it's great. It's so much fun. And then, yeah, you go through the game and you fight some of the other Marvel superheroes, and then they become selectable, and you can go back to earlier stages and redo the stage with the person that you beat, and unlock more and more characters. It's just a really, really good version of a beat 'em up. It inspired me to go back, and they did a different beat 'em up that I thought was really, really good with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I had played through almost all of that, and then I went back and beat it because I was like, man, this is so good. I want more of this. And I was like, oh yeah, they did that other game. So I went back and beat that. And played a lot more of Street Fighter 6, where you have to make like an avatar and walk around a weird version of New York City in like the lore of Capcom's universe, from old beat 'em up games that they did where gangs had taken over New York, and this guy decided he's going to clean up the city as a vigilante because the police won't do it. And because he beat up all the gangs, everybody elected him as the mayor. Which is a really stupid idea, except that I think the Japanese understand Americans better than Americans understand themselves. It's because they might be right on.
So like some weeks ago, when I created in our like shared folder thing, I have, you know, a document with lists of episode ideas. And one of the episode ideas I wrote down was, you give me a game to play and I give you a game to play.
Yeah.
And I live in fear of you giving me one of these games if we ever do that.
Oh, no, I would never. Yeah, I would never do that. I would never do that. It's so stupid. But they were like, make your own person, and then you can walk around New York City and I guess fight crime. But you can also just challenge random people. And if I was playing it online, there would be other players just like roaming around with their avatar, and then you could like fight each other. It's kind of a cool idea. It's not like a full-on combat game. It's just like there's just treasure chests riddled all over the place, and it's not very good, but it's like an interesting first step in some kind of open world weirdo version of a fighting game. It was like you encounter somebody and then you challenge them, and then it switches to the fighting game like format. It stops being a 3D world exploration game and does that. My avatar looks terrible. I really want to remake him. Yeah, he looks really bad. I did find a person in the world named Caitlin, and we fought, and I beat her up pretty hard.
How did you spell her name?
The same.
Oh,
the same.
Great. Yeah. Love it.
Right.
Because if you ever meet a Caitlin with a K, I mean, they can be beat up. It's fine.
I'm sure they're out there. Yeah. It's interesting. I like that they're doing different stuff with it. Mortal Kombat did stuff like this years ago, and they're trying something new out. It's interesting.
Are you I don't know if excited is the word, but it's the one I'm going with. Excited for the new Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I really liked this is a sequel.
To the
I think it
90s one?
came out in, no. There was one that came out during COVID,
Oh, shit.
and it
I
was
missed
like
it.
directly on HBO kind of situation.
Maybe it just...
And this is the sequel to that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they rebooted their universe yet again, and they cast all new people, and all of those people are coming back. Well, if they survived, are coming back for this new one, plus, like new characters who are teased in the first movie. Yeah, I'm super excited for that dumb movie. It looks very stupid. And then the Street Fighter movie is coming out, which looks
maybe that's
very
what I'm thinking
dumb.
of, Street Fighter. Because that's the one that had a 90s movie, right?
They both did.
Which one had Van Damme in it? Because that's the one I saw like more than once.
That's Street Fighter.
That's Street Fighter. Yeah. Okay. My apologies to everyone.
He's the American Air Force Colonel Guile.
Right, yes. Yeah, I can like see his face on the poster.
Yeah, he's the center of the poster. And then who was it that played Chun-Li? She was Mulan, and she's in The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, and
oh, really?
Jesus, Ming-Na Wen. Is that
I think that's right.
That's her name, right? Yeah, she's Chun-Li.
I think she was in the Mighty Nine too.
Oh, yeah. She 100% was, yeah. I recognized her voice immediately. I was like, that's Mulan.
I immediately have forgotten who, even though that was like a couple weeks ago.
She was like the monk's boss or something. I can't remember.
Oh, right.
Anybody's
Dyren.
name in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, she's great. But yeah, none of those people are coming back. In the 90s, also with the Mortal Kombat movie, there was like Christopher Lambert, the very French actor, was the Chinese god of lightning, Raiden. It's so good. Those movies are so dumb. They're a lot of fun. I really love those movies. Yeah, I'm hoping for a repeat on the vibe.
Right. Yeah, I enjoyed them when I was a kid. I don't know that I would have the nostalgia. I don't know that they would be good enough to enjoy them as an adult.
I think a year or two ago, I watched...
Or whatever, what I'm saying.
I watched the Mortal Kombat 90s movie with my oldest daughter, and she was like, when it got done, she was like, that was great.
Oh,
that was really good.
Good.
So,
anyways, that was
I listened to completely different ones. A transition. Yeah, I was with you.
Into the backlog episode.
The backlog. Yeah, so I guess my idea was that for us, it's like the beginning of January and people have ambitions to be a better person or whatever dumb shit you think is going to happen in the new year because you make a promise to yourself. And I was like, that's kind of like gaming backlogs where I'm like, I will beat that one day. I will play that game that I purchased with my money.
Mm-hmm.
But you never do. You never do. So I wanted to talk about...
Yeah, some
of those.
It's gonna be fun to revisit this at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, that's true. We should do that.
Yeah.
We should look at that. Yeah, for sure.
You've written down like 6 games, and I have limited myself to like 10 games. I could have written down so many more.
I have a lot too. I tried to limit it to, for one thing, I think these are almost all physical. So not only did I, buy the game, but it wasn't like a digital, like it's 99 cents. It's like I have a disc, which I find more egregious. It's like taking up space in my house. And I've never really touched it, or some of them I haven't touched.
Oh, and I didn't even list the games that I want to replay this year. But I have a couple of those,
that's a completely different thing. That's the real problem, is that I keep going back to things. I've already done this one, and I keep doing that. And it's like, why buy anything new when I've already got this? I don't know why I think it's bad, though. It's not. It's great.
Yeah, like as long as you're having a good time, it doesn't matter. And nobody's watching you. Except now we have a podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one's making content out of this, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't stream or anything.
To those listening out there who don't podcast or stream or make YouTube's videos, I just said YouTube's.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching you replay Final Fantasy X a million times. Who cares? That's the one I want to replay this year. I want to do 10 and 10 too.
Mm-hmm.
And Expedition 33 because I bought it physically, and I want to get all the trophies on PlayStation and do the new stuff because I didn't do any of the platforming challenges because I started one,
they're so bad.
And the first time the fifth time I fell off the log, I was like, actually, fuck this.
Yeah. I don't have anybody's bathing suit because I'm like, fuck those logs. I'm not doing that. It's such a headache. I couldn't even get through the beginning of it.
Yeah.
It's like magic when I watch somebody on YouTube do it. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Yeah. Platforming is so bad.
Platforming in games that are designed to be platformers, I find maddening and frustrating, and I hate it. So platforming in a game that is not designed for it is the goddamn worst. But I want to platinum the game. You know?
Is that part of the? Is that one of the trophies?
I honestly haven't checked. I'm just assuming.
I don't think it
beating
is.
all the beaches. You know what? I'm looking it up. You start on yours list here. I'm gonna look this up. I will.
Yeah, I don't think.
Or
it
we
is,
can just remain silent
wrong.
for a moment and edit it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I have my list broken up into different emotions. That's how I think. And I started off with games that I feel guilty.
Emotions?
Yeah.
That's not very manosphere of you.
Yeah, I know. I really fit in, like I'm a guy's guy.
What?
Ask any guy.
This is the worst list. Sorry.
Oh, of the trophies and achievements. I feel like the achievements are the same across platforms.
Right.
Usually.
But I don't have it installed anymore.
I did not platinum the game though. So, or whatever you do in Xbox, I did not do all the achievements. So I'm not sure.
Oh God, you need to get all of Minoko's feet.
Oh yeah. That would be fun though. Because I did go back and get a lot of Minoko. Like I went back to the early areas with Minoko and just swept all of the guys, and that was actually a lot of fun. The hard one is to get that one that is a face that bounces because there's only 2 of them in the world.
Oh yeah, no, I did that with him right away. It was actually because I just saved it until I had him, and
there you go.
Because I came across a TikTok or something telling me to, and then I use that all the time when I played as him, which was actually quite rare.
It's really good, yeah. Actually, it's a pretty good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I had him in the party, and then he died, and then we beat the guy.
Oh.
With the secondary party, the backup party, and it didn't give
happen.
It to him, and I was
shitty.
Fuck, I gotta restart.
Then you gotta do it again. I actually don't see it in this list.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that.
Maybe I don't gotta do it. This is the best news I've had in 2 days. All right, I'm so sorry. Get back into your guilt.
So I feel guilt about certain games. The main reason that I feel guilt is because my wife gave me these as gifts, and I have not played them. I just had a talk with my wife about this because she cleaned up the kitchen a whole bunch, just went through, and because we're putting stuff away from Christmas anyway, so it was a good opportunity to gut stuff. And she threw something of mine out, and I was like, how could you throw that away? You didn't even talk to me. And she's like, Alan, that was expired more than a year ago. It was food.
Right. In the kitchen. And that makes sense.
I was like, you gave that to me for Valentine's Day. I will never throw it away. I love you. I can't. And she was like, if I give you something that you don't like, please trade it in or get rid of it or what. I was like, I could never, that would be a betrayal of of us. And she's like, no, it's not. It's not at all. Why are you so like this? Don't do that. So yeah, I got these games and I didn't do them, which is weird. So like one of them is Star Wars Squadrons, which is a like X-Wing or TIE fighter game in space, like a dogfighting
Yeah. Do you
simulator.
Want to play it?
So I started this game and played through the tutorial and stuff, and it has a story. It's super interesting. You can only play first person, like in the cockpit, or at least when I played it, which I found really difficult. And the game is hard because it's like a pretty, I don't know how to say this, like it's not arcadey, it's very simulatory, if that makes sense.
Like maybe you're supposed to be playing it in like a racing chair or something.
Yeah, I know there's a VR headset version of this game where you can like look over your shoulder and, you know, that kind of stuff, and like flip switches all around the cockpit, which is super cool. But like I'm bad at video games, and so like I just could not. I was like, put the difficulty all the way on the floor, and I still was like getting nowhere. And it was like I just finished the tutorial. And I just never went back to it. And every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, you're a terrible husband and you don't deserve your wife. So I feel bad about that one. And then there's another game called Life is Strange True Colors, which is I don't even know what this game is because I've never opened it at all.
Is it a sequel to Life is Strange, or is it like a...
Yeah, so I played Life is Strange, and I played all of it and like turned that game inside out and did all of the choices. Mm-hmm. And she watched a lot of it, and like we talked through it. And so she was like, without me saying like, I'm interested in this or that, she was like, here's Life is Strange True Colors, you know, like it seems like your bag. And then I was like, wow, amazing. You're the best. And I've just never ever put it in. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just never have even tried it. Maybe I would love it. I probably would love it. I don't know anything about it.
Things about some of the related games, because I don't think it's done by the same people.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it at all.
I could be making that up. Don't hold me to it.
I have no idea. I've never ever tried it because I'm a terrible person who doesn't deserve good things. So yeah, that one especially, I'm just like, just try it out, dude. Like, and I never have. I don't. I've had it for years. I've never gotten into it. Could be the best game ever. I wouldn't know.
I feel like if it was the best game ever, you would have heard about what it was about.
Yeah, probably. I think it has something to do with courage. Like the more courageous you are, the more this or that. But that's literally all I know. I know the other game, it's not the same protagonist from the first game. I know that. It's like, because the first game, you have time travel powers that are weird. You can like rewind time. And it's a completely different character in the sequel or whatever this. There, like you said, there's multiple sequels. I haven't played any of them. I've only played Life is Strange, which itself was like a serialized game. I played that game as it was being released. Yeah, it had episodes, and I played them as they came out, and like was involved in that community online and stuff, and like theorizing and all of that kind of thing.
I haven't played Life is Strange, and I don't feel any particular need to, but a similar game came out last year, I think, called... Nope. It's gone for me.
Not going to remember.
But it was about like some friends in the 90s making videos and stuff, and then like the other half of the game is modern day when they're adults. And
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it either, but yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna come up with the name for this one, but it looked really good and I wanted to play it, but have no idea what it's called, so who knows if I will.
But yeah, that's I don't know, that's like my first idea of like just a couple of games that these are the two that I really feel bad. I've never gotten really into them. And she spent money and thought and time giving them to me. She is not mad about them at all. If I was like, do you remember buying this? She'd be like, no. You know what but like I feel bad about them.
Do you want me to go now?
I guess. Okay. I don't know how to transition.
Yeah. I'll do the games I've started and want to finish, because I did my list completely different than Alan's because I don't have emotions the same way he does. I mean, I have emotions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not like a girl. Yeah, I get it.
But so yeah, the closest thing on my list to guilt would be the games I've started and haven't finished or want to finish. Especially, and I'll start with this one, Final Fantasy VI. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I was having a great time with it. I probably just picked up something else and got distracted, you know? Mm-hmm. But I do want to go back and finish it. And it should be fine. I feel like that type of battle system you can pick back up pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're not really... I'd say you're like...
I just did the opera.
I was gonna say,
like, I'm just after that.
I was going to say a quarter into it, but you might be a little bit, I don't know, like 35% into that game. Right. Like, you're not
or I did the weird
far.
Town with all the criminals in it just after the opera.
Yeah, Zozo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to go back and do that and figure out what the heck is going on. Because, like, I've never really been spoiled for the plot, but I know some stuff just because, you know, it's been 35, 40, I don't even know, years, and you pick stuff up from the internet. It has not been 40 years. I'm not older or younger.
You don't have to be mean. Yeah, I get it. Like,
I do want to know what the heck is going on and all that.
I know that it was like hanging you up a little bit. You'd be like, Tara is the person I'm interested in,
but she's like never not around. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. She's not. There's no, like, the thing about that game is there's no main character is the thing.
Yeah.
And I think
attached.
It is like a weakness of that game. Yeah. It really wants you to care about all of them, and I think out of all the characters, probably the two main characters are Tara and Celis. I don't know how to say her name.
Yeah, Celis.
But
I know him.
Yeah, that's... And those are like the two that the game really wants you to care about the most. Maybe Locke as a close third.
You didn't meet Celis for so long.
Right.
And she kind of reminds me of like a very... Well, I don't know her that well yet, but on the surface, she's kind of like that 90s... Maybe this is specifically like a Japanese media, like anime and video games thing, where you gotta have the warrior woman who...
Yep. No, that's 100% right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think that's right.
Not my favorite type of character.
Like, that game is really good. I'm not trying to sell you on going back to it, but I think that game is all about, like... When you meet all of the people, they're archetypes. Like,
yes.
Locke is like a...
Yes, okay.
Yeah, he's like a thief, and, you know, like, Tara is the JRPG pro tag with amnesia. The longer you're with any of them, they become like a real person, and they all have all these interesting flaws and all that stuff. So, that's on purpose.
Yes. So I want to go back and see more of it, and like... I don't know. I like it. I mean, even just... it's fun to just grind in that game. I love grinding. Mm-hmm. Which is a wild thing to say, but generally speaking, when I grind, I like turn the volume down and put on a movie, you know?
Yep.
So it's great.
That's why I play Final Fantasy games, is to grind and have something else going on. It's great.
The other one that I think the next game I'm going to finish, and one of the reasons I've been so like I gotta finish Trails, is that I really want to get back into Metaphor Refantasio, which I started on Game Pass, and I don't have Game Pass anymore, so I'm gonna play it on PlayStation, which means I gotta start over from the beginning, which is ultimately good because I don't remember. Like, the battle system is basically the Persona 5 battle system, other than there's more like action combat before you go into the turn-based combat. But
I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, you can, like, especially if they're lower level than you can just get rid of them without going into turn-based, which is great. I think that's so smart.
Yeah, a lot of games do that now. A lot of the action.
Yeah, Trails is like that too. It's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's a lot of world building that happens in the beginning, and I've definitely forgotten a lot of that. So starting over will be good for me. It just kind of sucks because the first 3 hours of that game is a movie. It's not a game. There's very little that you're like the beginning of any Persona game. It takes a while to get into the meat of it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that stuff. Like, when I caught up to in Persona 5, I caught up to the denouement of the gym teacher guy. Yeah, I watched his confession in front of everybody and everything. And that took many days for me to get to, in-game days.
But you were still doing stuff during those days, right?
Right, I did stuff every day, and I was like, oh man, I didn't understand how this game really works.
Yeah.
That I do stuff and it does things in the world, and I really loved that. And I wish I had done that. Like, I had gone into I see now what it wanted me to do. Like, I could have been going into the dungeon and then take a day off and go into the dungeon. You know what I mean?
I don't recommend that. No. Because
but I could have done that.
Could've.
Like, I was just like, if I'm in the dungeon, I should just do all of it.
You should, 100%.
In a day.
Because there's so much to do, and there's only so much time that the game gives you.
Right.
But
I had so many days. I had more than a week left still. I really had to burn a lot of days to get to that point. And I did so much stuff with so many people, and
that's good because that unlocks
relationships.
That unlocks stuff for them, right?
Yeah, it was great. Like, I unlocked I was like, man, the dungeon was so hard. If I had this shit, like, it would have been so much easier. So it's cool to see how because I've never played any of those Atlas games. So it's cool to see how their mechanics work and to start getting a sense of that whole thing. So I kind of understand what you're saying a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta have it's I feel like in the trailer for the game, Morgana is yelling at you to go to your classes and hang out with your friends and all these things, and that's because it makes the dungeons easier.
Right, it really matters. Yeah, it's the whole game is very well integrated. It's not like extra stuff. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just eat a burger and all your stats go up. It's like, great, thanks, burger. I'm not even joking. This happens.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just hang out with a doctor who I let her do whatever she wants to me. And it's very uncomfortable and weird.
I mean, you can romance her.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. The game wants me to do that. Yeah.
All the adults being romanceable options for the teenage boy is something. Anyways.
It's the dream when you're a teenage boy. I get it, but yeah.
But the game was written by adults.
No, I get it. Yeah, it's messed up.
Anyways, and then the last game I have on here is Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Again, a game I started on Game Pass, Game Pass, and I now have it on Steam. I bought it when it was super on sale, which was great. And at this point, I think they're working on a DLC that's coming out soon, so I might as well just wait till that comes out, get all the DLC, and then play the whole thing.
Yeah, I kept meaning to ask you about this. And because you were so into it for a little bit, and I was interested in the world, and then it just kind of, you stopped talking about it. So
yeah, I'm excited to go back. I was almost done the prologue where you like get all your party members, so I'll have to do all that again. But at least now I know what I'm doing and I understand the battle system better. Because, man, I had no clue. I have no clue what I was doing that first time. It's very confusing how you choose a class in that game.
Yeah.
The thing about Warhammer that I didn't understand before starting this game is that it's all kind of satire and camp. You know, like, there's so much resources in the galaxy that now human life just doesn't matter, and it's fine if you just shoot a bunch of people.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
everything is meaningless.
Everything is meaningless. And yeah, which I actually kind of like, because in so many games you're killing people without there being any sort of emotional consequence.
Yeah.
So I like that's kind of the setup here.
It's funny you say that. Because I was going through my physical discs last night, and I found Forspoken,
right, yep.
which is a game that I actually really enjoyed. But that was the one thing about that game that really bothered me, because it's like the whole world pretty much has been taken over by like a zombie situation, and you go out into the wild and you fight zombies and kill them, and she seems to really enjoy that. She's like, oh yeah, I really got you that time, you'll never get up from that one, and like is very quippy in that way. But it's like, man, I'm just murdering fucking like civilians. All the people in the city who are refugees are like, oh, my family is out there, I miss them so much, and I'm over here like, got you in the face, sucker. It's the real part of that game that feels out of alignment. So it'd be better if everybody was like, life is meaningless, it has no value.
But
it
like literally,
ubiquitous.
Not in an existential way, but like humans don't matter anymore. There's so many of them. We can just kill them all.
Yeah. You want to mine a sun? Sounds good.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's a lot of them. Yeah.
That's the ones I've started and want to finish.
Well, that's my next category too, is stuff that I got into quite a bit, but never got to the ending and actually do want to go back and do. So like last year I did Dragon Age Veilguard, and somehow I just like got into other shit and never went back to it, which is weird for me with the Dragon Age game. I usually tear through the story pretty quick in those BioWare games.
I mean,
and then do my like real
Dragon
playthrough.
Age.
It was hard. And the combat was so weird where everybody was focused on you. That was a really difficult adjustment for me.
That was, as somebody who always, I've talked about this before on here, I think, but as somebody who always plays a mage, that sucked for me. That you always had the aggro. Oh, geez.
I was like a DPS rogue, you know, like I like will pepper you with arrows and then get in tight and dagger you in the back, and the enemies are like, no, you won't. You won't do any of that shit. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just running away while my other guys are like standing there firing spells.
The first time
this doesn't work.
The first time that I fought one of the demons that you have to like get to unlock the areas in the Fade, I think I just spent time just running in circles, waiting for things to reset so that I could heal or something, and just try to stay ahead of the monster chasing me.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. I'm a mage.
It's so weird.
Fight the warrior, please. Yeah. But once I got it was easier. Once I understood what to do and how to do it, obviously.
It wasn't just the combat. I don't know. The other big thing is I haven't played one of these games since Inquisition, and just my life is very different time-wise, especially last year. So like, I just it just got squeezed out. But I really do want to see the ending, and there was so much stuff in it. Like the game is just so beautiful, and
it is very pretty.
I thought the writing was good, and the voice acting was great. I thought it was pretty good. So far, I don't know.
I've made my complaints clear on here before, so.
Yeah, I'm interested. It's not one of those. It's not like the Star Wars Squadron thing where I'm like, I'm just an idiot. I can't do this. I could do Dragon Age, I think. A million years ago, I played Shadow of Mordor, which, as long as I don't think of it as a game in Middle-earth having to do with Tolkien's lore, is a pretty fun kill monster game.
Right.
It's like Assassin's Creed, but everybody else is an orc, basically. And it had like a cool system. I'm not going to remember the name of it.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah, you kill somebody, you kill somebody and they come back stronger, and then they kill you and they get stronger because they killed you. And there's like a mechanic for how you can die and come back. Like, they acknowledge that you died. It's part of the story, which is like really fucking world breaking, but whatever. And so I made it a little bit more than halfway through this game and was really enjoying my time, but I got a visit from in-laws, and I think I talked about my nephew before, who was like a gamer and was very, very bored coming to Iowa. And like, I was the only refuge. Like, we would play video games. So
right.
He'd be like, oh God, Uncle Alan, thank God. And he just picked up my Shadow of Mordor game and just played for like a long time on my, like, he didn't start like a new
he
game.
just finished your game for you?
Well, I don't know if he finished it, but he got to a point where I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know my camp status. I don't, like, my followers were doing this, but now they're doing, I don't know what's going on. He progressed the story. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. And it was just kind of like dispiriting in a way. Like, he saved over, it wasn't like he duped the file or anything and was like, oh, here's my save over here. Your progress, you could just pick up where you were. He like just saved over my file. So I was like, well, I can never play this game again. It's tainted. It's like I threw 30 hours away. So I just have never gone back to it. And it was fun though. Like, it's Assassin's Creed with monsters. Like, it's fine. I would play that.
So you want to go back and finish it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've always always looked at it.
The way you were talking about it sounded like, fuck that game.
Well, I kind of like, I don't like the lore and stuff, but like it was a lot of fun. It was a good game. And I just didn't like that particular experience of that happening to me, where it was like, I felt like it got stolen out from under me, and I just didn't understand what was happening anymore.
Right.
In the story or game meta world. Like, it has very specific goals. Like, you need to get this done and that done, because there's different endings, and I was aiming at something and then I was like, it's all out the window now. Like, I don't know. So that just kind of sucked. There's a game called Gravity Rush 2 that I played a bunch of when I first got the PlayStation 5. Japanese game, action, I don't know, like an action game, I guess, a third-person action game. It has such a cool mechanic where you have a pet cat that allows you to affect the direction of gravity for you personally or for things that you target. So, I mean, like, down is down, but you can like make up down or to your left down and kind of like skid across the ground as if you're sliding down a building, if that makes sense. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a really weird mechanic, but once you get used to it, it's so much fun. It's like very intuitive. You're not really like ever flying in a Peter Pan Superman kind of way. It's like you're falling in a particular direction on purpose.
Okay.
And then you can like target stuff like rocks or whatever and make them fall in a, quote unquote, in a direction to fight enemies and stuff. And I probably got like 3/4 through this game, and then I canceled my PlayStation Plus subscription because this was like the only game that I was playing. but I didn't buy the game.
Yeah.
So like I couldn't keep playing.
Do you still have the save files? I don't know how that works. So if you buy the game, you can pick up from where you were.
I will just pick right back
that's
up.
good.
Yeah. It was so much fun. It was a very cool game. It had like an interesting world, and just all kinds of different, like it had a mechanic where you take pictures in the world sometimes, so you have to like float to just the right place and like take a picture. I love taking pictures in games. It's like, let me dress up, let me take pictures, and your game is like solid gold to me. So it was just doing a lot of cool stuff.
That's like what I hate in games, taking pictures.
Oh, taking pictures?
Oh my god. Yeah. There's times in Animal Crossing where the game forces you, mostly in the DLC, to take pictures of stuff, and because it wants to upload it to a database so that everybody can see how you've designed something, and I'm like, that's my nightmare.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. I don't like that.
And I genuinely don't know if it does it automatically, but like, whatever. I hate pictures, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not up for getting judged, but I don't know. I don't know why I like taking pictures. It's like a
lot of people do,
but I definitely do.
Honestly, within the sort of more cozy gamer community thing, I think I'm the odd one out.
I played I talked about last time, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the newer one. Yeah. It has a picture taking mechanic, and I took like, I don't even know, like probably 90 something pictures through the whole. I would spend like 15 minutes setting up a shot. It was crazy. That's not what that game is, but I loved it.
I mean, Expedition 33 has a photo mode now.
Right? Yeah, I know. When I saw that in the update, I was like, "Oh, shut the fuck up!" Like it was
like there's a game that deserves it. Not for me, but for the people who like that sort of thing, you can take some.
Are you kidding
real
me?
Good pictures.
Like, so crazy, all the different areas. So yeah, this game was like, I don't know, it was like candy. I just really enjoyed the game, but I never purchased it or went back. So I've kept my eye on it to like when it goes on sale, but it never does because it's really old. So I should just pull the trigger and do it because I want to see the rest of that game. Dishonored 2 is a game that I have started, probably went about a quarter of the game in, and then just never came back to. I really loved Dishonored 1. The sequel was cool so far. No idea why I stopped. It was kind of like Veilguard. Like other things started happening and I never went back.
That's kind of what happened with me in Final Fantasy VI. Like I was having a good time, but I just put it down and I picked up something else.
It's weird.
Yeah.
The cool thing about that game, in the first game you play as the person who like quote unquote killed the Empress.
Right.
Yeah, and then in the second one, you are the Empress's daughter who is like rescued in the first game.
Right.
Or you can be the guy from the first game. You choose who do you want to be, and then you can play the game twice basically, because they have different paths and do different things, and they like meet up at various points in the story, I think.
That is cool.
So that's like that's super interesting. I immediately played as the Empress, and she has like different powers and a different sensibility, and like she's a totally different character. So they did like a great job of doing all that. I don't know why I didn't keep playing it. I was having fun. It just I just fell out with it. So yeah, that's one I've always wanted to go back to. But it's been years.
I'm sad that the Dishonored games are only first person, because I think I would enjoy them. I've watched somebody stream Dishonored 1, not all of it, but a good bit of it. And the story and the gameplay did look pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat. If you're into Cthulhu type shit, that's the background.
Who's not into Cthulhu type shit?
Right? I know.
A lot of people, the answer.
A lot of millions of people, actually.
Okay, so the rest of my list is just games that I own or my sister bought that I really want to play. But two of them are like games that are 100% in my wheelhouse, and who knows why I haven't played them yet. You know, like what is happening here? And that is Chrono Trigger and Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, okay.
So like a Square Enix game, or a Squaresoft, whatever, game, and a BioWare game. You know, like my two number one people. And I've just never played them.
I don't know. I love Knights of the Old Republic, but I could get... It's like how I love Final Fantasy 1, but I don't know that I can recommend it to people. You know, like... It's hard.
I like those old janky BioWare games, you know? Like, So I think for me in particular, I think I'll have a good time. And and also, I'm always like story number one and gameplay is number two in importance for me. So like, obviously, a game needs to be playable.
Right.
Which, whatever. So I bought Knights of the Old Republic on Steam when it was on sale, but I've heard that it's kind of iffy on modern hardware. So there is a Switch release of it that would obviously play because they've released it for Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So I might pick that up because it's pretty.
Yeah, I have it on the Xbox, and it's like a very stable.
Yeah,
port.
This is the advice that I have seen online, is to play it on console because then it will work.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of mods out there.
There is. So I might try that first. Why spend more money if I don't have to? Except that then I'd have it in a nice shiny box. I don't know. And Chrono Trigger is just something that I missed. I thought it looked ugly when I was a kid, so I didn't buy it. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like the look of the main character.
Yeah, I played the shit out of it.
To this day, I don't like the look of the main character.
I mean, he's just Goku with like a
and I don't
hair.
like Goku. At least I don't like the look of Goku.
Yeah.
But I know it's great. I know it's good. I know, everyone says it's one of the best games ever made. I bought it on Steam. I'm gonna play it. I gotta do it. How can I call myself somebody who plays JRPGs without having played Chrono Trigger, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's like a shame element to it, but it's also like, I would love this probably.
Yeah, but also there's, the highly likely rumors of a remake, and I want to play the original before that comes to be true.
I don't even know what that would look like. Like if they really
they might be doing
remade it.
Everybody thinks that, again, this is just rumors. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But everybody thinks that it's going to be like an HD 2D remake, like they've done with Dragon Quest.
Mm-hmm. That's what that game is, though. Like, I feel like those Dragon Quest games are doing a Chrono Trigger thing. So, like, I don't even know what you can. I don't understand. When people talk about remaking that game, I'm like, into what? Like, the only thing that I could imagine it being, other than what it is like a full-on Toriyama-ass looking anime type game. Kind of like one of the Tales games these days. It just looks like you're playing an anime.
Yeah.
I guess you could do that. I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I do think the newer pixel art, like the HD 2D games, they do look significantly better than the old pixel games. There's...
Oh, yeah, You're right.
And the mechanics are better, and and that sort of thing. And you can do more, it's a simple game run on modern hardware, so you can do more with it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, people are more likely to buy it.
For sure, yeah, if it's cleaned up. I feel like they did do an HD pass on it.
I think so,
a few years ago. Yeah.
That's probably what I own on Steam.
It's just cleaned up sprites, but you're not wrong that I guess I'm just comparing it in my head to old Dragon Quest where you're walking around with 5 pixelated, people walking on an overworld map, that looks like old Final Fantasy. And then these other things are like a 2D, 3D kind of blend. And that's what Chrono Trigger was. That's why it was so different. You were like a 3D looking character in 3D looking stuff. And you never went to like a battle screen. It didn't like switch to something else. The fight just unfolded instantly in the world
right.
that you were in. And it was like, oh, now we're fighting in this place that we were just standing in, doing a turn-based battle. And then it went right back
That's
to doing
so
it.
interesting.
So I don't even know.
Because Square has had trouble with that their entire existence, I feel.
I know. It's like this game was like a little miracle. It was like, wow. And you guys could just never fucking do that again. I don't understand.
I feel like one of the big, not selling points, but one of the big like things that they advertised in Final Fantasy X was that some of the fights were kind of like that.
Yeah, it was like amazing. It was like, yeah, you did this on the SNES.
Yeah,
give me a break.
But
I have a follow up to that, so we'll talk more.
Oh,
about
right,
Chrono
yes.
Trigger.
So those are the ones that I feel some gamer shame about. Just because they seem like they were made for me, and I've never done it.
I get it. Well, I guess I should just talk about mine, and then you talk about the rest of yours.
Yeah, why not?
Is that how you want to do it?
I can just go through my list, hopefully quickly.
Okay. Don't worry, we're not even close to 3 hours. Yeah, so I also feel shame that I bought the Golden Compass and never finished it.
I can't believe you did
our
this.
Podcast.
I can't believe you want to do this. I think you should like yourself better.
Yeah, I played hours of it. I did play quite a bit of it. It does ask interesting questions about the world that I would like answers to. Like, could Pan turn into a giraffe that Lyra could climb up to get to a balcony, and then Pan rejoins her as a bird or something? Like, is that really a thing you could do? Because that is a thing you do in the game. And I was like, I need Philip Pullman to answer that question for me. Like, could there be a child thief who uses their demon as a way to climb in and out of windows and shit like that?
I mean, a giraffe isn't exactly subtle.
It definitely isn't. I feel like her ass should have got caught so many times. Yeah. It's such a weird game. Yeah, you use Pan as her demon who can change into different animals, if you don't know anything about this universe, into different animals for combat reasons, which is very problematic. That like her demon is like hitting other people, like they're touching her demon is really weird. Yeah, it's very like, in some ways the game just ignores the world building completely, and in other ways it's like plugged into it, into references from the books and stuff in very like, it's really back and forth. It's not a very high quality game. I kind of don't, I do feel bad that I bought this game and didn't do, I wanted to do it and bring it up in the show a lot that we made together, to annoy you, but I didn't have the stomach for it. I couldn't do it. So I am ashamed that I could not do that.
I think you should be ashamed that you bought it.
Not only did I buy it, I bought it twice, because at first I bought the European edition, which I could not play, and then I bought the US edition, and I still have both. I still own them both, so that's very dumb.
Oh, Alan.
Very dumb. I own The Witcher 3. I have played 5 minutes of it. Like, I took one quest. I've played and beaten The Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 before it was cool, before anybody knew what the fucking Witcher was. I played those games, really enjoyed my time with them, got The Witcher 3, have kept The Witcher 3 updated through all of its many updates. Mm-hmm. It's on my hard drive. Never gone back and played it. I feel intimidated by it. I've played a lot of like the whatever the fucking game is that's in it.
Gwent?
Yeah, I played the shit out of that. It's really good. But I haven't played the actual game. Like, my Witcher does not give a shit about the world. He's just a gambling fiend. He's just like sitting in that first pub playing Gwent with this one guy.
Oh, but the Gwent games get so much more interesting with harder cards and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Because I became a master at the, like, elementary version of it. I was like, this is really fun. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's wrong. I feel like it's too big is really what I feel every time. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then I just feel overwhelmed and want to play something else. It's really weird. I love that world. I love the stories. I watch the TV show. I'm like, it's made for me. I should play it. But
I understand.
And everybody loves it.
Yeah, I understand that feeling though. There is a lot of stuff going on. But
that's what I hear.
I don't know. I always have that feeling in big RPGs like that, because there's always one point where you have like 50 side quests and somebody is like, here's the next story thing you gotta do, and you're just like, oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
But you just gotta plug away at the side quests and take a...
And everybody says they're great. The side quests are like really worth it.
They are, yeah. And a lot of them, if you do them, they affect the main story, or like the characters will come back for main story stuff too.
Interesting.
Or they'll tie in somehow. So it's always worth it to go do all the side stuff. It's not just nothing. Or it's not always just nothing. I'm pretty sure one time I got somebody a frying pan from a house, you know? Like that one was kind of nothing.
Yeah. It's just supposed to be like the best of those. And yeah, I don't know why. I feel ashamed I haven't played it. Like the kind of gamer that I am, the things that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I should play The Witcher 3. It's stupid that I haven't played it, but I haven't. So I do feel shame around it.
I understand.
And then the other big one is kind of like what you were saying. The sequel to Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, is a game that I think I've bought this game 4 or 5 times. Depending on the console, or like I had an original when it first came out, PS1 Chrono Cross.
I think I maybe did too. Or my sister did, but I didn't play it.
I'm pretty sure it's a multi-disc release. I'm looking at it on my shelf. It definitely is. Yeah. And then, yeah, I resold that. Like I traded it in and then bought it again later and sold that and bought it again later. And then I have it on the Xbox even. And I've started the game several times, but once the battles get real, I nope out. And this is like a totally different game. So Caitlin, I feel like this game for you would be like, this game is like if Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VIII had a battle baby.
Okay, yeah. I have always wanted to play this one. It has like looked much more like something I want to play. But I always feel like I can't until I play Chrono Trigger. And I don't even think it is like a direct sequel.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. So I know a lot about the story. It is related. There is one character who crosses over who is an extremely minor character in Chrono Trigger, but none of the main characters, none of the main plot. It's just kind of like a spiritual successor because the character designer is a totally different guy.
Yeah, that's why I like the look of it.
Right. The battle system is completely different. It's much more like traditionally JRPG turn-based battle system. And it has like a really intricate, you know how like in 10 you have that thing on the side of the screen that's like, it's this person's turn and that person's turn. It has that, but there's like all of your characters and all of the enemy characters have, I don't know what, the colors. They're just called colors. And so whenever anybody goes, there's like a color circle thing in the corner of the screen. And so like if a blue character goes, then the blue is introduced into the system, and then a red character. So now there's blue and red, and now a yellow person. So there's blue, red, and yellow. And then there's like a color wheel, and these two colors are opposite of each other, and these colors are complementary. And so like if you use a color at the right time and your color is the opposite of the other color, then it like halves the damage. So you have to like make sure that they're complementary and not opposing, and all of that stuff. I can't handle it. It's like, oh, it's too strategic. I'm getting lost in the weeds here. And then you also like have to do the Final Fantasy VIII thing. You don't have to, but you're stupid if you don't. Of like the enemy has like a spell or a color or whatever that they're doing, and you can like suck it up out of them, and now they don't have it anymore, but you do.
Okay. You've really confused me, but okay.
So like say the enemy has like earthquake, you can like take their earthquake ability away from them, and now you have earthquake.
Right. I just don't see what that has to do with the color. It's fine. Yeah.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the color thing. So like to me, the color thing is kind of like Final Fantasy X, where you've got like this whole strategic thing happening on the side of the screen where you can think about like whose turn is it and what do I want to do?
Right.
Like you can just sit there and like plot it out, you know? And then there's this Final Fantasy VIII thing of I'm going to suck up the enemy's like points or like their abilities, kind of the way that you do in that game. And then that augments your characters. Like they can get the way the spells work, you don't have a spell forever. Like you picked
like
up
Final Fantasy
Earthquake. Yeah, and then you just like you pop off Earthquake and you don't have it anymore.
Gotcha.
Or you can keep it and now you can absorb Earthquake from the enemy when they use it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of different vectors of strategy, and there's like a million characters that you could not. That's an exaggeration.
I understand.
But there's a lot of different characters, so your party doesn't have to be the same every time you play, and they all have stories and stuff. And it's just, I don't know. I've just never been able to push through that, and I feel bad because all of that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And like,
is the story good?
From what I understand, like I've been spoiled on the story, and it sounds really, really good. And like there's good gut punches in there, and like cool reversals and cool bad guys, and you can recruit bad guys in ways that sound super cool. And it's just like, fuck, man, like I should play this game. I just like, I don't know that I'm smart enough to do the battle system is the thing that messes me up.
You get it in a modern system. There's probably an easy mode. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I played it on the Xbox. I don't know. If I haven't looked at that. I think there's just like your IQ is not high enough. Please stop. Put the controller down. I don't know. This is one that I've thought like maybe me and Caitlin could do this on the show.
Both of us.
And like
that'd
push
be fun.
through it. Because like, I don't know. I think I feel like I would need a buddy to like, I would need like a push to like a good reason to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd feel bad though, because
I definitely feel bad about it.
I'd feel, I don't know if I want to do that just because I have more video game time than you do. So I'd be like, I'm done. What the fuck are you doing? Even though like,
right, yeah. I beat it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it's been a week, Caitlin. What the fuck?
I mean,
this is gonna take me 3 months.
I wouldn't do that, but yeah.
But yeah, those are my shame games. Witcher 3 and Chrono Cross. And I feel bad that I didn't get to tease you through years of Measures of Truth with Golden Compass drops.
Golden Compass. Thank God we got out of that. So the rest of my list that I've written down are just games that either me or my sister have bought that I really, really want to play. But I haven't yet. One of them is The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which is a pixel art, like visual novel about a witch who's been like banished, I think for 100 years or something. And she's by herself in like space or something. I don't know. And then she makes a deal with an ancient demon being thing to go back early, and then there's like a plot with what's happening with her coven and stuff. And I know cool. that part of the gameplay in it is that you have to sort of, with the elements that the game provides you, not with drawing, thank God, you have to design your own tarot cards. and the way that you design it changes what they do and how that works.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So I really want to play that. I picked up Dispatch during the Steam winter sale thing.
That looks so good.
Because it was on sale. And just before we were doing our Game of the Year podcast, I was asking all my friends, what their favorite video game of the year was. And 90% of the people I asked were like, I only played 2 video games this year because most people are normal.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm in my 30s, Caitlin.
Yeah.
I don't play video games. Yeah.
But my one friend who is the one who I've mentioned before, who got me into Dragon Age and BioWare and all that sort of stuff, she's played a whole bunch this year, and Dispatch was one of her number ones. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. I was kind of on the fence about it because some of the clips I've seen, I just don't like many of the characters, but I don't think you're supposed to. I think they're supposed to be
they seem like
shitty.
dirtbags.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, I don't know.
I think that's right.
And I'm always on the lookout for opportunities to romance Laura Bailey in video games, but I really don't like her character, or at least what I've seen of it, so I do think I'm going to choose the other romance option, and that just feels against what I always want in a video game,
That's funny.
Oh well. I guess I can play it more than once. We just bought Emio the Smiling Man, which is how to explain? It's a detective story. It's part of the Famicom Detective series. So the first 2 games were presumably back on the SNES or the Famicom, and they were remade recently. And then I think a newer employee at Nintendo who just really liked those old games was like, I want to do a new one in the same series. And so that's
cool.
Yeah. So they did the remakes of the old ones, and then Emio the Smiling Man is the new one. And it's a mystery game. It's the game that I just played, Detective Instinct for Well My Beloved, which I really, really fucking loved, is made in the style of these games and was highly inspired by them. So I was like, may as well go play these then. So I'm going to play this one, and if I like it, I'm going to buy the remakes of the other 2, which I think come as one game now on the Switch. And it's basically the beginning of the mystery is that if a child is alone and crying, a person with a paper bag over their face with a smiley face drawn on it will approach them and take them away.
Awesome.
And presumably murder them. I'm not sure what's going on there, and you gotta solve this mystery of who the person is and what's going on. And I'm really excited.
Yeah. That's cool.
And then you
Very
and
creepy.
Suddenly everyone else I listen to on podcasts and stuff have been talking about 1000 Times Resist.
It's good.
So I want to do that. And then the 100-Day Defense Academy, I think is what it's called. Something like that. That's a visual novel where you kind of replay the same 100 days over and over again, and you get different endings every time. And you're trying to survive fighting demons or something, aliens maybe, that are invading for 100 days. And if you survive 100 days, you get to go back to your life. But there's more.
Is this an Atlas game? It looks like an Atlas game.
No, it's made by the people who make Danganronpa.
Oh, okay.
And it's in that same sort of style of teenagers saving the world, but it's crazy.
That looks cool.
Yeah. So I've played the first hour or 2 of it, and I really want to get back into it because I've heard that just get to day 5, and then because that's where you get some explanations and stuff. And I didn't get there yet. I think I made it to day 2, honestly. But if you make it to day 5 and you're in, then you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to try that one.
It's like the roller coaster going down.
I feel like my whole list is visual novels because this one has some battle in it, but it was I remember it being weird.
It looks tactical,
but it
kind of
sort of, yeah. Anyways, so yeah,
weird.
I think that
it looks very stylish, very cool.
Yeah, I really want to see what's happening, and I think I've heard that basically you're almost guaranteed to die and fail your first 100 days. So then you got to go back and make different choices and do different things.
I think that's true in Chrono Cross. That's like a thing that I know about it. It's very set up to do the thing where in Mass Effect where you kill the Krogan. You know what I mean? Like it very much like fucks you up to be like, oh, you killed the Krogan? Wow. You're bad at games, aren't you? It does that on purpose to you.
Cool.
And you have to like know to not do it. Yeah. So that's interesting that like it's set up to be like, oh, you played the 100 days. Well, you failed. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. But you're supposed to play them over and over again. And
right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's designed that way. But apparently there's 100 different endings. But like,
oh my God,
it's 100 different ways. But like I think it's like 70 of them are just like, you died, but in a different way. Or you got to the same conclusion in a different way or something like that. So it's not, I've heard that like functionally there's like 27 or something or other endings. So
get to the end of the game endings.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Nier Automata?
I have not.
I don't know if that's the
right
way to say that.
But it is also on my list. If I had written out every single game we own that I have not played, Alan, we would be here for 6 hours. Okay.
I almost put that game on this list because I played it and didn't finish it, but that game also is like there was like you're on a space station and it was like airlock door and I was like, well, what happens if I open that? And then I opened it and it sucked me out into space and I died. And it was like ending 22 unlocked. And nice. I was like, oh, it was like the end of the game. Yeah, and it did that like a bunch of times. I think that game also has like 100 endings in the same way as what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah. I mean, if we're just listing everything we own, I mean, we have...
It would take forever.
We have like 3 Rune Factory games, which I've never played.
Okay.
I'd like to play one of those.
I don't know if you would enjoy a farm sim where you romance people. I don't know if that's for you.
Yeah, who knows? Seems not up my alley at all.
Well, do you keep track of this at all? I know there's like apps or
I never have
like
before.
The Groovy or Backlog or
I never have
like
before.
Those kind of
but
things.
When we were talking about this episode, I did start a Backlogged account. So I'm gonna try to see. Mostly, actually, it was because when we did our Game of the Year episode, I sat down and was like, "What the hell did I play this year? I have no idea."
Right.
Like January.
Yeah, that might be useful.
Yeah, January 2025 to June, I was like, "That's gone from my brain. I got nothing." Right. And I had to like comb through my Steam library and my Switch library and be like, "What is happening? What have I played?"
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, I really hope there's something good in there. And then it was like, that was all the stuff that I talked about was in that part of the year. And I was like, oh, thank God I played Final Fantasy. Okay. Yeah. But I haven't really kept track of this stuff. And I wonder if it would help or if it would make me feel worse, which I do love to feel bad about myself. So I could do that.
Well, I already keep track of like I have a Storygraph account where I keep track of books, and like my to be read folder on that is insanity. So I'm like, I can feel bad about video games too. It's fine.
That's where you have bought it but have not read it.
Yeah. Or I add it there to remember to buy it.
Okay.
And then I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the list of games that I would like to play but don't own is much bigger than the one that I own but haven't played.
Yeah, no,
but there is that. I think that's a really good idea that we come back to this later. I had not thought of that at all, but we absolutely should check back in on this list.
I didn't think of it until I spoke it, and then I was like, oh yes, of course, we'll have to do that. We can probably add it to our Game of the Year episode because we need to make that longer.
Yeah. It'll be super embarrassing that this has not changed at all. It's just gotten worse, I'm sure.
I mean, I can almost guarantee I'm going to play Emio the Smiling Man.
Sure, yeah.
But, and Metaphor Fantasio. But other than
I feel
that,
sure I'm going to do Veilguard.
Yeah.
I feel real confident I'm going to go back and probably do that after I get done with Persona. So sometime in December, I will get to Veilguard.
Yeah. But other than those two games, I'm like, who knows? Who knows? Like, I've been meaning to play Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood for like 3 years, you know? So if you want to tell us what you're hoping to play this year, you can reach out to us on Blue Sky at Inferior Gaming. And if you want, you can follow me personally on Blue Sky at Inferior Caitlin.
You can reach out via email by sending it to inferiorgamingpod@gmail.com, or you can fill out the contact page on hollowedgroundmedia.com by scrolling to the bottom.
And remember, Alan is editing this episode, so I don't gotta listen to myself be sick, which is great.
I'm so glad I made you do this.
I really don't think you did. All right, see you next week.
Yeah.